Watch out, Joker. This one looks kinda tough. Really? I think you underestimate me.
Salutations, everyone. This is Razor bringing you guys a video on the clown prince of crime himself, the Joker. The epitome of villains. Everyone knows the Joker, and everyone knows that he is the greatest villain there is. You take a look at anyone, from someone on the street who knows almost next to nothing about comic books to the biggest, most fantastic comic book fan of all time. Everyone agrees that the Joker is the best villain. Take a look at any top 10 list of Batman villains, DC villains, comic book villains, villains in general. The Joker's always number one, and I don't care about your cousin Craig who really likes Doctor Doom. We all know in our heart of hearts that the greatest villain of all time is the Joker. So why is this? Why is he so polarizing? Why does everyone just inherently know the Joker and why he's so great? But a lot of people say that a hero is defined by their villains, and Batman is one of the greatest heroes ever, easily has the best roster of villains. The second would be Spider-Man's roster of villains. But the Joker stands out on his own and makes up for anything else wrong in the DC universe because he is that agent of chaos. What makes the Joker so fantastic is how different he is from other villains. He has no superpowers, much like his incredibly popular nemesis Batman. The Joker has no powers. He's got no advantages on his side. There are smarter people, there are more destructive people, there are more powerful people out there, but none of them can hold the token to the Joker. So why is this? First of all, he's insane. Certifiably, and by any meaning of the word, the Joker is absolutely insane. He has no weaknesses because he cares about nothing. He cares about no one. There is no line he will not cross. There is no rule that he holds dear. There is no one he cares about, no thing he cares about, not even himself. He is just there. Take the entire world and split it into a deck of 52 playing cards. What the Joker wants to do is turn all the cards into Jokers. No order, just anarchy. He just wants to watch the world burn. There is no rhyme or reason for any of his actions. He has no goals. He doesn't want power. He doesn't want money. He doesn't want enslavement of people. He just does things. Whatever amuses him. Whether it's murder on a mass scale, whether it's just murdering one person, setting flames to everyone, or giving everyone 100 balloons to carry. You don't know what he's going to do. And that's what makes him so crazy and sadistic and so scary. With other criminals, you know what they want, and you know even like like the toughest, scariest, most powerful guy, you know what's gonna happen. But with a Joker, you don't. You don't know if he's gonna stab you with a puppy or if he's going to give you an ice cream cone. You just have no idea because he doesn't even know what he's going to do. He's just absolutely insane and random because that's just what he's all about. Even criminals are afraid of the Joker because they know he's too wild. The Joker is too wild. He cannot be accounted for. He cannot be controlled. He will just do things and you cannot stop him. He's an unstoppable force. And what's so great about the Joker is his interaction with the Caped Crusader, his foe from now to Kingdom Come, the Batman, who stands for everything that the Joker finds so hilarious. He sees the world as one cruel joke and just cannot fathom why Batman does the things that he does and holds up this morality in the face of all the screwed up, corrupt, sadistic darkness of the world, and will take Batman to the edge of the earth just to see how far he can push him. He doesn't hate Batman, and he doesn't necessarily want to kill Batman unless it's at his own cunning. He wants to push Batman as far as possible. He wants him to break that rule because it would just be the sweetest thing in the world to him. He will just push everyone to their limits And his relationship with Batman is that he is the antithesis of the Dark Knight. He is an unstoppable force meeting an unmovable object. And that's what's so great about seeing the clash between one of the greatest heroes in many people's mind, the greatest hero, against inarguably the greatest villain. And what makes that dichotomy so great is their relationship. They're so much alike, and Joker loves Batman. He needs him. He needs the straight man in the universe to go up against. He needs someone to watch as he burns everything. And only when Batman has failed everyone and no longer stands for what he stands for will the Joker truly be happy, if he can be. His fights and his battles and his ongoing endless struggle with Batman is what keeps him alive. It's what he strives for. Batman completes him. He's the yin to his yang. He is the absolute antithesis of the Joker's character. And he loves it. He feeds off of it. He feels as if Batman is his only friend. Truly, the Joker thinks that Batman is his only friend because he's an agent of madness, just like he is in his own eyes. To see a man dressed up as a bat jumping from a rooftop, saving people who don't care about him, helping a society, such a corrupt system. He can't understand it. He can't fathom it, and he wants to burn it and have Batman watch and see the true error of his ways, and he needs Batman to become whole. So he doesn't want this to end. He wants to do this dance forever because he is just batshit insane, for the lack of a more pun-orific term, and the Batman completes him. He needs to do this dance forever and ever because his life has no meaning without it. If there was no Batman, if there was no one to go up against him and match him tit for tat, then there's no reason for him to be there. But since the Batman is there and he never fails, how he's always able to thwart the Joker's plans on the mass scale, Joker always gets these little victories every now and again, killing his sidekick Jason Todd, paralyzing Barbara Gordon by shooting her and turning her into the Oracle. He is just that catalyst of crazy in the DC universe, and nothing would be the same without him. Batman wouldn't be the same without him. Gotham wouldn't be the same without him. And the DC would lose what many people think is the true hero of the story, is the Joker, because of how he views things and just how incredibly interesting and sadistically crazy the Joker is. He finds humor in everything, and he's, somewhat relatable. He's just so funny and such an iconic character that has brought forth all these fantastic performances and renditions of the Joker character himself, of Jack Nicholson from the first Batman film, and then Mark Hamill just becoming the Joker and being the epitome of what the Joker stands for, and Heath Ledger just sacrificing himself to become this insane being of evil, of pure, unadulterated evil, and giving such a great performance in channeling that. It's because of the Joker that all these great performances happened. The Joker is, bar none, the greatest villain there is. He preys on the most innate fears of humans, in that he is the darkness. He is the uncertainty. He's mystery. We don't know how he came to be, what goes through his mind, or what he wants, or anything about this character. All we can do is sit back and watch in horror. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Now that I've gone over the most dangerous mortal in the DC universe, I shall go over the mightiest mortal, Captain Marvel, aka Shazam.
You're fired.